And I genuinely believe you should never not do something because other people can't do it with you.
The world liked you as a child, but needs you as an adult.
Hello?
Alright, so I just got home. Let me tell you the story of tonight. Little pup tails behind me. Excuse me eating the dinner I missed. My mom's chicken cutlets are insane, so the story goes like this. I think it was literally the day of Friday. I realized that John Mayer was playing in New York City at the Garden. I'm sitting at work at lunch, and I text my friend Steph, and I was like, do you want to come in for a concert tonight? Because I haven't seen John Mayer since I was like 13, and I really want to see him again live. Who knows when he's gonna tour again. So we look for tickets, we look for seats. They're all 250 and above, and we were like, we love him, but we're trying to save money. So we decide that Friday night, it's not gonna happen. I ended up going home to a family dinner. Shane came home, so it was a good time regardless. I was a little bit bummed we didn't see John that night because when his set list came out today, so today is Friday. Wait, I lied. Yesterday was Thursday. Today's Friday. So I wake up today, doctor's appointment, whatever, go to all this stuff. And then I end up seeing him post his set list from last night. And I'm like, he played all of my favorite songs, like all of like something like Olivia. That's the only one I can think of right now. I don't know why, but he played all of the songs last night that I wanted to hear live. And I was like, screw it. You have a second chance. He's playing tonight again at the Garden. You have to go. So I look up tickets. Nova's hydrating herself. So I look up tickets and I realize that they're all kind of expensive, but they're less expensive than last night. Nova. It's like she never drank water before. I've cut some of this out. This has been going on longer than you guys have even seen. Should I be worried? Are you good? Good girl. You're not gonna like burp after that or something? I'm waiting for it, Nova. Back to story time. Throughout the day, I'm checking the prices and I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, save up. You're trying to go on another trip before your birthday. Like, save up, save up. And then I'm like, but the one thing that is, I've always made excuses for spending money on, or not excuses, I've always validated spending money on is good food and experiences. I'll never regret going to a concert. So I was like, you know what, just like keep an eye on the prices. Shane came home last night on Thursday and he's like, don't go, we're going to see a movie, like come with us, which I had planned on seeing. And then I ended up looking at John Mayer's tour dates and he basically goes out west after this. And then I just would have to really travel to see him. So that's when I start convincing myself, like, you're going tonight, you just have to find out who you're going with. So I text my friend, Steph can't go tonight, she had a family thing. Kate ended up saying she would go if she was home. She's actually down the shore. And then Kev, this was the worst. Kev's school project, I mean, I asked him first, but I'm telling you about him third. Sorry, Kev. Kev's school project got deleted. It's due tomorrow, and everything that he's been doing for the past 3 days has got deleted. So he's like, I need to stay home and finish this. Quinn and Shane don't listen to him that much, although I'm sure Quinn would have came for the live music, but I think people don't want to spend money unless they love the artist, which I can get behind, I understand. But he's so good live. Whatever, that's another topic. Now Nero's giving himself a bath. You guys just saw my barbecue sauce I brought for this chicken. So then I'm realizing, I'm like, okay, you've texted almost everybody that would come to the concert and they can't go. I was listening to him laying in bed. I was like, there's one for 200. Like I could do that. That's not that bad. I've spent more on a pair of shoes. Like you can swing it for a good concert. My uncle texted me and asked me to let the dogs out. So I go to his house and I'm like, you're out, you have your wallet, you kind of like your outfit, like just drive. Like just start driving to the city. If you find a cheap ticket on the way, buy it. All right, so I just impulsively drove right to the exit. Ugh, my hair is crazy because the windows are open. To the exit before the George Washington Bridge, and I'm gonna check ticket prices to see if there's anything like $200 or less, because I think I could spend $200. But hopefully not for like a really crappy seat. If I can get a ticket for $200, I'll definitely go. I don't think I should spend $300. I don't think that's smart since I'm booking another trip soon, so be right back. I looked at the tickets, I was like, yeah, you're going to go. It just doesn't matter if you wait until the price drops a little. I hadn't told anyone that I left for this concert, by the way. Oh, also, I asked you guys on my Instagram story as like a poll, like, do you think I should do it? Should I save the money, whatever? I kind of updated you guys, and it was overwhelmingly just people were like, send it, go. And I was like, can't let the people down. That honestly also like pushed me a little more, but at the same time, I have no problem with going to concerts alone. And I genuinely believe you should never not do something because other people can't do it with you. Whether it be travel, a concert, if you want to go out to dinner and someone cancels, like, you can still go eat alone. There's nothing wrong with doing things alone. And I learned that in college, but now I think I do it even more so because I'm just like, you know, you're gonna go, you're gonna meet new people. You want to be there, so you're gonna regret it if you don't. So I go, and so it starts and I get to my seat, and it's not in a bad area, you're high up. So I'm behind the stage, and John literally turns around to the back of the stage and addresses the people behind the stage and says this.
You're not the on sale buy kind of people. You're not aware of the on sale. But then, like, you know, you're like mercurial. You kind of move where you move. You go where you go. You're nomadic. You don't know where you're going to be on any given week. You can't buy tickets in January. You don't know where you're going to be. And then you go, I think I'm going to go to their concert. And you log in, and you see that there's only seats back here. And you go, fine by me. Special hello to those on the foreign exchange program from the Grateful Dead Extended Universe. I love you
And then I just felt so validated that I went, because I was like, this is literally me. You don't know where you're gonna be. You can't plan ahead, and you make impulse decisions. You're just like, yeah, I need to do this, I'm gonna go. After that, I realized like there are couples to the right and they're like friends on the left, and I'm sitting alone and there are 2 seats empty on either side of me. I go up to the bar and I'm standing there, Nova. And as I'm standing in line for the bar, which was really long, this guy comes, taps me on the shoulder, and he's like, hey, can you buy mine your drink? I did a terrible job of explaining that. He said that he would give me money to buy his drink and he would pay for mine because I was like in the line waiting. So it was a free drink. I don't know why I had a hard time explaining that. I get the drink, and then he's like, thanks, like, have a good night. So that was just another plus. I mean, I've never had that happen to me ever, where someone's like, I don't wanna wait in line. You wanna buy my drink for me and I'll buy your drink for you as well? My dad will understand this because he's always wanted to go on the Chase Bridge. There's a section like above the stadium that's called the Chase Bridge, and you're way high up, but you get a vantage point of the stadium that you otherwise would never have. So I go down to one of those seats where it's an empty area. 3 girls to the left of me.
I'm a little sad I missed something by Olivia last night and some of my other favorite songs, but he just said he's gonna play Continuum front to back. I'm just hanging out alone on the Chase Bridge. And
then the security guard comes over and he like shines his light at all of us, and he's like, he escorts them out. But I guess since I was alone, he kind of just left me. But I get up anyway, so I was like, okay, if I'm gonna come get yelled at, it's a matter of time. The girls end up coming back, so I go back down and I'm like, hey, brought you guys back down here? And they were like, yeah. He showed us to our actual seats and there were people in them, so he just brought us back up here. So then we all started talking and we basically just sung and danced the whole time together. It was literally one of the best concerts I've ever been to. I think it's just, you have to get out of your comfort zone in that sense and like be spontaneous, because that is when like the craziest stuff happens. And don't get me wrong, planning trips and planning concerts with your friends, it doesn't take away from that. It's just when you do these little spontaneous things, you never know what's gonna happen. Like you meet 3 really cool girls and like hang out with them the whole night. Anyways, now that I've talked for over 15 minutes, I'm just gonna throw some of the clips I did get in from the music. Probably get copyright, but whatever, it's worth it. He's so amazing. And then I just want to let you guys know, it's not weird to do things alone. You're not a loser, it's not lame. You're doing things you want to do and you're not letting anyone hold you back. Enjoy John Mayer, guys.
Who says I can't get stronger? watching on Instagram live. And I feel like no one else in the world right now has people in an arena watching and people in an Uber on the way to a party. This is the most incredible mix of universes ever. So some are in Uber and some are at an Uber cool show. See what I did? Let me go to all my jokes. Here they are. Well, I gotta get back out there. I'm super excited to play this. Particularly, front to back. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. Everyone out there in the world, have a lovely rest of your weekend. And if you're in Madison Square Garden Arena, we'll see you very shortly. Remember all the times and places and song ideas and things that didn't make it and things that did make it, and just a really amazing feeling of joy making this music. And an even more amazing feeling of joy playing it for you this many years later, so thank you. I don't know, being in my late 20s. And the trick about being in your late 20s is that it's the first time that you go to access some of your memories and they come up error 404, broken JPEG. And that's a very scary thing because that was what you held on to. Well, every Christmas time, have yourself. Oh, I remember. I can smell the carpet. I remember every hallway in the house. And then you get into your late 20s, and I just think it's based on how long the boat trip is. You can't see the harbor behind you. You can't see where you're left from. And that's a very frightening thing because you don't know what to hold on to and your memories start fading. And that's a tricky thing. And then I remember at that age, right before I wrote this next song, hearing Christmas songs and crying because I couldn't find every last little imaginary friend and thing and shag carpet and first song, first movie and smell and touch, and it really knocked me for a loop because that's what I get by on. I spend more time in my memories holding on to these little things, and I think that's okay, you know? And when they first start to disappear, not disappear, but you just can't reach them whenever you want, that's just a scary, scary thing. And I wrote about that, and I was obsessed with it for a few years. Like, there are times, I don't drink anymore, but when I used to drink, I used to lay down on a bed and just obsess myself with time travel. Why can't I? Why can't I? They made clouds, they made oranges, they made all these other things. You tell me we can't go back in time, and I can't go back and sit on the shag carpet, and I can't listen to my first song wrapped around your finger on MTV. I can't go back there. You tell me that's impossible? And then I discovered a new kind of here. And that's when everything gets okay, when you realize it's a very fair trade. It's a very fair trade. The world liked you as a child, but needs you as an adult. The world needs you. And it's all fair, it's all okay. But I still want to go back in time. And I still want to stop this train. I'll never, ever stop trying to stop this. I know the world is black and white. know you're under their skin. When someone says I had a dream about you last night, you're in. Oh, all day. You got special, you get right in it. But for me, I would have love dreams about people that I couldn't meet. Maybe they didn't exist. Maybe they wanted nothing to do with me. See, we were working on some other song and I went, hey, can you just run the recorder? Can you just run the DAT recorder? I'll just go off in the corner. And I wrote the song that day about waking up from a love dream and just having nowhere to go with it, and having your heart broken by nobody and nothing. You just wake up with it. I almost got the title. It's called Dreaming with a Broken Heart. The waking up is the hardest part. No song on the radio. I have no record out.
We just love you!
And you all came and filled the place up every last seat. I have a big head, but I can't get my head around that just yet. So thank you guys so much for continuing to give life to these songs and live life with these songs. And this has nothing to do anymore with what I need for me. I have everything I ever need for me. I'm just so happy to play these songs for you. And I'll do it as long as you want to hear it. It's just an unbelievable honor to play for you. So thank you. Everyone in every corner. The scary looking seats up there.
No, you guys made the whole night.
Scary looking seats up there.
Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Seriously, go to concerts alone. It's a lot of fun. Comment and tell me what your favorite John Mayer song is. Okay, bye.
No one cares.
I might empty my bank